Hey guys, it's time to grab your popcorn, grab your soda, because it's story time with Rust. Yes, I am your host, Rustbin. It is story time with Rust. Today I'm going to be telling you about a story of my New Year's Eve party. So, I have a very close-knit group of friends. I actually, I do have friends. I'm not making this stuff up. I can't make this stuff up. I have friends. We decided New Year's is coming up. We need to plan some kind of nerdy party, some kind of geek get-together or whatever. So, Kayleen, one of our friends, suggested, hey, yeah, let's do this. So we made up kind of a list of what video games we want to do and what we wanted to eat, drink, etc. I came up with the brilliant idea, hey, we're probably not going to remember this night. Maybe we should record it. So then we said, well, how are we going to actually record this? How are we actually going to go through with this? All of a sudden, one of our friends in the background said, hey, man, you know what? I'm working for a church right now. We're doing a broadcast right now. We have these super expensive cameras. Let's go grab them. Let's use them. Boom, perfect. Great idea. Let's do this. Let's totally do this. This is a plan. This is happening. So we get all of the camera equipment together. We get all of the munchies, we get all of the board game stuff together, we set it all up, whatnot. We find out we don't have enough length in the cord. We're going to have to go back to the church. We're going to have to get more cord. Okay, fine with that. So we get into the car, we drive off to the church, we grab the cables. After some long searching, we get into the car again. He scratches his head, looks at me. You know what I forgot? I forgot to take care of my cousin's dog. I forgot to let him out. We need to go over there. So we raced over to the house. We got out, let the dog out for a pee, whatever. It was a small little stupid dog that just wouldn't stop barking at me and peed on my shoes. We let the dog inside. We closed the doors. We get into the vehicle. We close those doors. And we're off to the house to set up these cameras. We're on a back road. All of a sudden, blue and black lights shine from behind us. The cops turn on their sirens. Woo! And we pulled over to the side. The side of the road looked very clear, like it looked very flat. But as we were inching into the ditch, the snow sucked us in. It lied to us. It sucked us in, and we were just kind of stuck there. And like half of our vehicle was just in the snow. And the cops stopped the sirens and kept the lights on. Whatever. They came over to the door, and my friend slowly and nonchalantly rolled down the window, and the cop just looked at him. Straight pan. So, have you been drinking here tonight? Just looks at the officer. No. We handed over the license and registration to the officer. He went back to the car. My friend gets out of the car to check the condition of his car, since half of it has been engulfed by the snowy depths that is Canada's back roads. My friend looks at me, he hands me his phone, says to me, okay, can you phone the guys just to let them know what's going on? I have a huge fear of phones. I don't know why. In the predicament that I was in, I made a very rushed call, which they didn't pick up, so I left a message with them. I hung up, went back to my friend. He's standing outside. It was very hard for me to climb out of the driver's side. I was in the passenger side because the whole passenger side I couldn't get out of because it was just buried in snow. So there was two officers there. The second one gets out of his vehicle, starts searching the car with his flashlight, and he sees our camera equipment. Slowly looked at the camera equipment, looked back at us, looked back at the equipment, said to us, "So, you have a lot of expensive equipment here. What are you planning to do with them?" My friend just looks at them straight pan and says, "Yeah, we're recording ourselves as a group, playing board games, like Monopoly. Yeah, like Monopoly." I just looked over at my friend. You know what? It would have been more simple if we told him that we were filming porn or something, because that was really awkward. So it's negative 30 Celsius out that night. That's 22 degrees negative Fahrenheit for you people who don't use Celsius for some reason. We're freezing our arses off. It is so cold. The officer says, "Yeah, well, we'll let you go for today. It was just your taillight was out. Just fix that right away. It's fine." They get into the car, and then they take off. And it was so fast, and we're kind of sat there. They left us. Half of our car is in the ditch, and they just left us. They just left us in the side of the road, stuck, didn't call for anyone. It was so bad. So about an hour and about an hour and a half passes. We're trying to dig out this car from the ditch. We're trying to get it out. Some guy actually came by and tried to help us. He had a tow rope, just couldn't get it out whatsoever. All of a sudden, Kayleen's car drives up and just screeches to a halt. Let me explain a little bit to you about Kayleen. She has been dating my friend at the time for about a year. Sweetest person, wouldn't hurt a fly. The most innocent person ever. Church-going girl. Amazing person. Yeah, she comes running up to my friend, looks him dead in the eye, and says, "What the fuck is going on here?" That moment, I swear, my ear holes just, like, the cherry just popped for them. I was like, What? What's going on? And then she looks at me, and she says, "What is wrong with you, child?" She says to me, "Why would you leave that kind of message for me?" I looked at her. I said, "Okay, well, I don't know what's going on. Can you at least, like, play me the message so then we both are on the same level? And let me give you a little taste of what the message was." We got stuck in a ditch, and the police are after us, and it's so cold. I just want to go. Yeah, I kind of may have overreacted a bit, and I kind of didn't tell them where we were and the condition and what we were in. Anyways, yeah, that was a very that wasn't the greatest moment in my life. But my friends did learn a very valuable piece of information, and that's never to trust me with a phone. So yeah, that's my time for today, guys. If you liked the video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to hear/see more Storytime with Russ, please tell me in the comments below. Have a fantastic day. You're awesome. Goodbye.